GERO 200, fall 2018, September 11th. It's a day to reflect on the tragedy that happened in our country, New York City, Washington, D.C., Pennsylvania. Also, time to show some gratitude for how great our lives are right now, and how other people's suffering leads to prosper for us. Okay, all right. That being said, I want you guys to be very grateful for this class, and I want you guys to step up and be adults. Okay. Julia Walsh is the co-instructor. She's the point person receiving all the emails, and she's getting way too many emails of I don't understand how to do the discussion. I don't understand how to do the quizzes. You know, what's key is you just need to come over here, right here, and you need to download the syllabus. Okay. It explains everything. It's pretty simple, guys. You click, okay? All right, you click, all right, you open, okay? And you enable editing, Excel, okay? And that's it, okay? So view, we'll just zoom, let's see it at say 200%, okay? And there it is, okay? So here's the syllabus, guys. Please read it. Okay, I don't think any of you, I don't think many of you have read this based on the questions that you're getting. It explains everything, our grading policy, the expectations, and we're getting these questions like, I don't know when I have to do things. Well, that's the whole point at the very bottom of this table. Okay, you have the easiest time of your life being in college. You have very little accountability. You show up to class, you just do your things. Here, you just need to do the work. You do the work in the class, you get an A. We give out 65, 70% A's in this class if you just do the work, okay? And that's kind of like your job, okay? So you have a deliverable. Let's pretend I'm your boss. In fact, many of you are going to graduate, get a job, and your boss is going to say, I need this deliverable. I need to have this delivered to me by this date, or else you're fired. Okay, so that's pretty significant, pretty severe, okay? So that's all you need to do, you know? Just get it to me. So right here, it shows you right here, here's the, the due date, okay? Here's the deliverable, all right? So we go like this, or we go like this. I'm gonna scroll down like so. Okay, so here's an example right here. Okay, so that's something else that's coming up. A deliverable, September 17th. All right, it's all there. So you need to have your discussion done by this time, okay? You need to have your quiz done by this time, okay? As indicated, by this time. That's what a due date is when you're my employee, okay? So it's pretty straightforward stuff, guys. Please try and get this figured out, okay? All righty, so I'm gonna get out of here, okay? I'm gonna go back here to the announcements, okay? All right, so this is also your responsibility. These are the emails that we have sent to all of you. Now, a lot of you guys, I would say 99% of you have got this all figured out, and you're like, why are we receiving these emails? This stuff is so easy and so laid out. Well, it's because some of the students have failed to read the syllabus, okay? Down here, we'll scroll all the way down. That my favorite chart, there it is again, deliverable and due date, okay? And oh, by the way, if you were to join the class, you come down here, you can look at the history, watch this video. It explains everything there, same deal, okay? And if that's not adequate, you can't scroll down the announcement page, and you come all the way to the top here, you look at your taskbar on the left, and you see, recorded lectures, okay? You should be catching up right here, okay? Week 1, week 2, and week 3. This one right here, how to get it into class, how to navigate this class, understanding the deliverables and the due dates. Thank you, guys. I know you can handle this. Okay, so what is it? What are these deliverables? You have these two things that you're doing every single week, and that's a reading, okay, right here, and a discussion, okay? All right, and then you have this coming up, and I'm going to show you how to do this in a second. Now, as I indicated, okay, guys, you have these quizzes. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like for me as an instructor. Boom, come in, okay, and here are all the quizzes. Okay, this is this week's quiz. You click right there. Okay, there's a reading right there, the readings quiz. You click on that. Okay, and you take the quiz. All right. All right. Now, in terms of the discussion, I'm going to click over here. This is the instructor view. This shows you all the discussions are all laid out for every single week based on that deliverable, that due date. Okay, so a lot of you guys remember we've gone through this, we've blown through this, which are really great. You just finished a theories of aging. I'm going to point out to you why this is so relevant, and this is where you're at now, and this is super relevant. Okay, because a lot of you guys are going to get jobs. You try to establish yourself, and then in your mid-30s you say, I'm ready for kids, and then lo and behold, you have fertility issues. Okay, and that was either that or you're at high risk for having children with genetic defects because your sperm or your eggs are now old. Something to think about. Okay, all righty. That's how all that works out. Now, I wanted to show you all this in Instructor View, but now we're going to go to Student View. Okay. All right, bada bing, boom, boom. It takes a little while for Blackboard to figure out what the heck it's doing. Okay, and we'll just sit here and wait until it does it. Okay, and we're in. Okay, so we're back to the announcement page. Okay, again, this is what's happening every week. All these are emailed to you. Okay, and so we're going to come back over here in terms of the deliverable. All right, the deliverable one, the readings. Okay, so these things are set up. You see that this thing opens September 10th. You have a week. Okay, the theories of biology aging. This piggybacks on last week's discussion. Okay, alrighty. So in fact, you can do all these. So we see right here what you do is you click on this. Okay, you open it up. All right, so there's the theories of biology of aging reading. You go back over here. Okay, you click on the quiz. You hit begin. It's open. You go back, you read, and you answer the questions. You read and you answer your questions. Okay? Pretty straightforward stuff. All right, I'm going to leave this open because we're going to talk about it in a second. All right, and here I'm going to get out of here. All right, because I'm not taking the quiz. All right, what you do is just save each answer, and then when you're done, you hit save and submit. Okay, Blackboard grades that automatically. Awesome. We're going to get out of here. We're going to go back over here. Okay, now. Julia has set this up, so then we come back over here. We're gonna, again, this is the readings, okay? If we go backwards on our browser, okay, or, okay, you don't have to go backwards on the browser, you click over here on the readings and quizzes, either way. If you want, go ahead and do diabetes. In fact, if you want, go ahead and do this, caregiving, okay? So, again, you download this, okay? I'm not gonna click on it, it will bring out the PDF file, and then you come down here. And guess what? There's the quiz, okay? Just a student view. You can do this right now, okay? Pretty straightforward, all right? You hit begin, and off goes the quiz. All right, awesome, okay? So that was way, way ahead. That's October 15th, okay? Let's go back here instead of doing the backward browser. Okay, let's say instead of keeping up with the class and doing my deliverables by my due date, I've been out screwing around, okay? Shoot, I want to go back. I really meant to do this quiz. I'm going to go over here. So you can go in here, okay, and you can still download this file and read it, but the quiz is gone. That's because you missed out, right? Because you didn't get it done on time, all right? That's the way it works, all right? We're going to go back over here to the quizzes this week, okay? All right, you still have time to do this quiz right here. Make sense? Okay? Alrighty, you can't go backwards in time, but you can go way ahead of the future. If you're a gunner and you really go after it, more power to you. All right, now I showed you the discussions. I'm going to click over here. All right, here's this week's discussion. All right, that's it. Every week a new discussion rolls out. You have all week long. We only have one post right here. Let's see who it was. Awesome, it was Sophia Zhao. I love Sophia. She is the bomb, okay? She's talking about fertility right here, and so this is her primary post. That's the bomb. As other posts come in, Sophia has her primary post, and then she'll give 3 other commentary posts on her friend's post to get full credit. All right. So that's the way that works. Okay. Back to discussion. Okay. Why is this important to you? Okay. Piggybacking on the biology of aging, our cells get older. We could develop mutations in our DNA and our sperm. Cell division slows down. We saw that from the reading, and this should be, something that's near and dear to your hearts. Okay. Unfortunately for you, you and your significant other are coming into a world that is incredibly expensive. Okay, the cost of living is skyrocketed, and the house that I bought in 1998 for $400,000 is now worth $1.5 million. It's not like my job has changed that much in terms of my salary. That's what are just gonna be passing along to you in terms of the cultural shift from us to the next generation. So you're gonna have to work. You and your significant other have to work, and get to the point that you feel ready, stable, and then you say, okay, I want to have kids, okay? And then what happens here is you click on this website and you say, okay, I'm 36, I think I'm ready. I come over here and look what happened. Look at how much your fertility has dropped and the quality of eggs has dropped. So there's a good likelihood that you're going to have mutations in the eggs, and you may have problems. The likelihood of Down syndrome goes up, the likelihood of bipolar disease goes up, all with both maternal and paternal age. Okay, maybe you want to do in vitro fertilization. Okay, it's only 10 grand. Okay, alrighty. This is we're going to look at your fertility potential. That's what this company will do. All right, assess the quality by doing a test like this. Okay, this is how we can get you to become a super ovulator. Okay, and here's another challenge that to increase your ovulation, and it talks all about the IVF treatment. Okay, okay, in combination with these videos about in vitro fertilization, give you a real feel of what's going on. A lot of couples are not ready for children, so they'll do the in vitro fertilization. They will freeze their fertilized embryos, and they'll put them back in later on when they feel that they're ready. That's your choice. Well, you have to think about it ethically, morally. Is that who you are? Okay. A lot of people have different religious affiliations that have different views on this. To each their own, baby. Okay. Now, guys, just because there is this kind of weird culture of older guys marrying younger women, it doesn't improve things. Okay, because your sperm gets old. Okay, and we're looking right here, the paternal age and the likelihood that your child will have autism, ADHD, be psychotic, have substance abuse, on and on and on. Your sperm gets old and mutated just like eggs do. So don't think you're out of the woods. Alrighty, that's what that discussion is all about. We want you to go ahead and get on that. Okay, all right, next, okay, we're going to go back here to the course readings, okay, and we're looking at right here the theories of aging. Okay, we're going to click on this guy right here. If I clicked on it, boom, look what would pop up. Why is this relevant? Okay, so many of this is so relevant to your everyday life, especially if you guys are consumers, or let's say you're an economist, or even better, you're a business major. Okay, where's your venture capital going to go? Where's your investing going to go? Okay, so we can look at all this, and this is kind of the new kid in the block in terms of the biotech industry. Now, the one thing that's been around for a long time. Okay, you see our mitochondria right here. These are our oxidizers, and for a long time we've had the whole concept of oxidative damage. Okay. Now, how is that relevant to you as a business major, as an investor? Okay, so all you need to do is just go like this and do nutritional supplements and antioxidants in billion-dollar industry. And what do you get? You get all kinds of stuff here. Okay. It's a huge worldwide industry, and it's expected to grow and grow and grow. And the reality is, by 2024, it's going to be $278 billion. Right now, it's right around $37 billion. Okay. The question is it real? Is it a scam? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's do this in our search. Scam. Yeah, okay, here we go. All right, is this a scam? Okay, kind of, okay? All you need to do is eat your green leafy vegetables and you're good to go. You pee out all those supplements. Believe me, your kidneys, liver, get rid of anything in excess. But you know, what do you got to lose? Why not, okay? But it's a big industry, okay? So that's what that's all about. All right, so we're gonna get out of there, okay? What else do we have, okay, in this area? We have lots of interest in growth and growth pathways. And the reason I circle this and highlight this, and it's relevant to other things, again, if you're a venture capitalist or a money manager or investment counselor, and there's a sector that you're investing everything in terms of mutual funds or an index fund, one of the big sectors is biotech, okay? I want to show you an example here. This is my other class, okay? So I'm going in here, we're studying this. Here's an example right here, okay? Cool website called Economy. This is the company that was bought out by GlaxoSmithKline. $720 million. They made a molecule that looked a lot like the molecule that's an antioxidant that also is a nutritional sensor found in red wine. It looks just like resveratrol, okay? So they showed all these great animal studies, not really any clinical studies. GlaxoSmithKline bid it. They bought it for $720 million, and look what happened. It ended up being a scam, okay? And they lost out, okay? So that's what happens with venture capital, okay? So you should be educated about this, okay? Here's another one, Unity, the new kid on the block, okay? And we can go in here and we can look at their products, because that's what you need to do. And these are products that are going to help us with age-related diseases like diabetes and cancer and things like that. Now, again, this is the new kid on the block. They are the apple of the eye of big pharma and the biotech industry. And we can look at Unity Biotech. Okay, and look at Jeff Bezos. What am I talking about Jeff Bezos? You know, he's the founder of Amazon, because he's totally involved in this, okay? So he, you can see right here, TechCrunch, he did an initial backing investment of 116 million, just added another 300 million to this company, Unity Biotechnology. So if you're an investor, I would keep my eyes on this one. And again, it's just about it's accelerating death in cancer cells. That's all you need to know. And accelerating death in cells that grow in your joints that cause arthritis. It's a pretty amazing company. All right, so this is very relevant to all we're seeing here, and that's why I'm doing this, okay? Awesome, so we've gone through this, okay? I don't need GERO 310 anymore. We're back to GERO 200. What's next on the agenda? CT2. You come over here, okay? Alrighty, so what do you gotta do? You gotta follow the rubric here, all right? That's how we grade, all right? You need 3 countries, analyze the world and the US. It's really the world, the analyzing countries in the US that we're looking for. We come down here and we see the rubric. Did you collect data for 3 countries in the US? For all 3 indices that I'm going to talk about. Those 3 indices: population over 65, life expectancy, and age-dependent ratios, okay? Choose wisely, all right? Do you explain the data? Did you compare the other countries to the US? Did you include graphs? Because we want this to be data-driven. This is really cool. This website that we're going to is amazing, and you can use it for any other class that you want. And it shows you the power of the cloud and big data, and making it available to everybody worldwide, because it helps advance the world. There are similar types of big data websites looking at genomic changes in cancer that everybody worldwide is looking at. All right, so for your assignment, what you're going to do here, you're going to click right here. All right, and it's going to take a little while to come up. All right, so there's population over 65. So I think this one is kind of cool to look at, you know, countries of similar size. All right, so that's the world population. You can see over 65, yes, it's insane, 654 million people now compared to just 1995, okay, and it's doubled, okay, it's doubled in 20 years. That's a huge burden that's on you guys, okay? So let's do what we're supposed to do here, all right? We're going to look at the United States. We'll click on that, all right? And now that's the United States. Okay, we've gone from so same period, 33 million to 50 million. Okay, all righty. We can look at a big country, another one. How about Australia? Okay, yeah, they're not as big as we are. Okay, and look at their changes. Okay, and what you do, select country after country. Okay, let's look at another one right here. I'm going to get out of here. Our second assignment is to look at life expectancy. So we're going to click on that. Okay, and this is world life expectancy. You see right here. What we'll do is we'll go over here, scroll all the way down, and we're going to look at life expectancy. We have let's look at some different types of countries. Okay, we're going to start with the United States. Okay, and there we are. Click on that. All right, there we are. Let's look at Australia again. Okay, Australia is the bomb, right? Australia. Okay. Hey, look at life expectancy there. I'm moving to Australia. That's the bomb. How about war-torn Afghanistan? You think that they have a higher life expectancy than we do? You click on it right there. Of course not. Okay. That's what you do. You choose one other country randomly. How about Greenland? All right. Greenland's up there too, right in the middle. All right. So now what are we going to do? We can use this data right here. Okay. If you want the details right here, this tells you how the data was captured. It explains everything right there, how it's done. Okay. You're going to do the same thing for the dependency ratio. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you need to capture this. Now you can either do, you go about this two ways. This is my I'm in Firefox, so I can take a screenshot. Okay, all right. So I'm going to put my cursor like so, put it like so. Boom. I'm going to save. All right. So I can do that in Firefox. You may not be able to do that. Okay, if you don't have this browser, but I'll show you another way. Okay. Then I'm going to come down here to PowerPoint if I want. And I'm just going to have, okay, scroll over here, paste. Okay, and oops, so that didn't work. Okay, sorry. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out of there. Okay, and what I'm going to do is go back. Sorry, so that was wrong, but that's okay. You can use that to embed it. Okay, that's what that's all about. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy this image. That's what I'm going to do. So that was the Firefox image. Now I'm going to go back here to PowerPoint. Okay. I'm going to hit here and I'm going to paste. There it is. All right. So now I can manipulate this. I can put that into my Word document if I want. Okay. So screw PowerPoint. We'll go out of here. Okay. I'm going to say cancel. I'm going to get out of here. There's Julian Boys. Okay. I'm going to go back over here. Okay. And I'm going to get into Word. Okay, I'm going to do file, and I'm going to do new. I'm going to put it in there and say my CT1. All right, and then I'm going to paste. All right, and there it is right there. And you can just, size it as you need it, and now it's in your CT1. All right, so that's one way to do that. Okay, all right. Another way to do it is to, all right, we're going to go back to our website. Okay, we're going to get out of here. If you don't have that, you can just have this like this. And then on your keyboard, you just do a print screen, boom, which I just did. Okay, I'm going to go back into PowerPoint. Okay, I'm going to expand here. Okay, home. Okay, new slide. All right, so I don't like all that crap here. All right, so if I just go paste. All right, so that was the entire screen. Okay, I don't like to have all this crap on here. So I'm going to size it down. I have a crop tool here that you can put in your PowerPoint. You just crop it to the size you want. Okay, like so. Boom. And then you go copy. All right. And I'm going back to my Word doc. All right. And I'm going to take that thing and I'm going to paste. And there it is again. All right. So you can either take a screenshot from your browser or do it the way I did out of PowerPoint. All right. There you go. That's how you do it. Okay, awesome. All right, let's go back here to, okay, we're going to get out of here and I go back to my critical thinking. This one out here is really interesting. That's a dependency ratio. all right? We wanted you to look at old people, all right? So this is the world, all right? And what we then can do is we'll look at Canada, all right? Why not? And you can see that, boom, the number, and what is this telling us, okay, in terms of numbers right here, okay? We're gonna look at right here, okay? And it tells you what this depends on. It's the ratio of older dependent people, older than 64, to the working population, which is between 15 and 64. Okay, boom, right? And you see that the dependency ratio has gone up to this 22%, 25%, okay? And you can see now that this, again, is this burden, okay? That means all your tax dollars, okay, all your efforts of working in terms of entitlements that we're going to talk about, Social Security and Medicare, needs to pay these people that are now in retirement, okay? When there was this many, it wasn't such a big deal, but now there's this many, so it's a big deal, okay? So that's what that's all about, okay? What about Afghanistan? Okay, not so much, okay? Not such a big deal here, because you don't live that long in Afghanistan, so it's not like the young people have to support them, okay? All right, woo, what about? All right, we'll get down here to the United States. We're going to add us to the picture, whether we're just like Canada, okay? Boom, 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 okay? And how about a small country like Azerbaijan? Not so much, okay? All right, that's what that's all about. All right, guys, so I am out of here. All right, you do this. We're looking forward to it. I know you guys can step up, okay? And I know it's a long lecture, but I wanted to train you again on how to use this course. All right, so we'll see you next time.